How you doing, man?
I'm fine.
Well, it's like it says right there. It is not give. Um, let me scroll here. Sorry, the chat's blocking it. But it says right there, it is not given to any human being that Allah should speak to him unless it be by inspiration or from behind a veil, or he sends a messenger to reveal what he wills by his leave. Verily, he is most high, most wise.
Which way?
So
Which?
it doesn't say that he'll only speak to people from behind a veil. It says that that's one of three ways.
No, it says that. It says that.
It says or from behind a veil.
Yeah, but you see, if he speak, he will speak from behind a veil, which means nobody will see him. Correct?
Oh yeah, you don't get to see Allah. Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So is Allah is invisible or he is visible?
Um, it's not that. It's that you can't look at Allah in our human form. That's the way everything's up. A lot of it's up to language and how you interpret it too, right?
No problem. But you see here, I have a window in my house, and I'm sure you have one, and you have a curtain. So if the light of the sun is coming, I close the curtain, and if the curtain is very thick, possibly I will make my my room totally dark. Correct?
Yeah.
So now, when Allah He is behind the curtain, how that
Okay.
how that will stop anyone from seeing Him if the curtain can see Him?
The curtain can see him.
Yeah,
Or the veil can see him.
yeah, the veil. Isn't it the veil is a creation of Allah?
Whatever the veil is more to protect you from Allah than to like not let you see Allah. It's like Raiders of the Lost Ark, right?
So is
You
Allah
try to look at Allah,
is
it would just
Allah
melt.
okay? Is
You know what I
Allah
mean?
all
So,
right? According to the Quran, just make it simple for you. The Quran says that the mountain saw the shoulder of Allah and the mountain destroyed. Correct?
yeah, yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
So now when I say the curtain, you were like surprised how curtain can see. Well, how mountain can see. So if the mountain destroyed for seeing the back of Allah, how come the curtain is not being destroyed, yet it is the
The
first thing next to Allah?
Well, the veil, it's something that's not of this world. The mountain is of this world,
Oh,
and
okay. Maybe the veil is
and
made not made in China.
the veil's definitely not made in China, brother.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, I will go. I will go with you. Yeah, it's good to have fun from time to time. Which way,
Well, I don't.
which which way Muhammad he received his Quran from Allah by? In those three options in front of you.
The last one.
Which one?
That he sends a messenger to reveal what he wills by his leave. In
Okay.
this,
Who is? Uh-huh.
messenger means angel here, and the angel that was sent to Muhammad was Jibril.
Wonderful.
So.
Wonderful. But isn't it the Quran says Allah will send messengers as angels if the one who live in the earth are angels?
I don't remember that part exactly. To be honest with you, it's been a little while since I've read the Quran, but
No problem.
I believe in Allah. I believe in Allah very much.
I will help you. Chapter 17, verse number 95, it says, if there were on earth angels walking about in peace and security, we should certainly have sent down for them from the heaven an angel as a messenger. This verse
Yeah.
saying,
Yeah.
if the one who live in this earth, the messenger will be what? An angel. Correct? So,
But
yeah, go ahead.
the angel and messenger are used all throughout Scripture, from even the Old Testament, as interchangeable things.
Yeah, but
It's not from
but but
it's not from the Quran
no,
that
no,
messenger
no, no, no.
and
Listen,
angel.
no, this is not the point. You cannot use this against the Bible because does God of the Bible says, I will send angels only if angels live in the earth? I'm talking about your book, not in my book. In my book, doesn't say I will send angels only if the one who live, the inhabitant of the earth.
No. It's not your book, brother, because I believe that they're all from Allah. They're all revelations from Allah.
No, no, no. First of all, if if my book consider your book, then who need your Quran? You do not need the Quran.
I don't need the Quran. That's true.
So does that mean you don't need Muhammad?
Well, I mean, it's different. Most people do, but some people are blessed, and people are blessed in different ways, right? So
My friend, focus on
yeah,
it. You just mentioned that in my book that God sent messengers and they are angels, correct?
yeah,
As an example, in my book, in the Bible, God he sent angels to Mary. And the same story mentioned in the Quran. Okay. But here it says in your book, not in my book, if and only if the one who live in the ground and the earth are angels, then the messenger will be sent to them is going to be an angel. That means Muhammad claiming that he received a message from an angel is a lie, because the angels will be sent as messengers only if the one they are sent to is an angel. That means if Muhammad was an angel, then Allah will
yeah.
send him a messenger, he's an angel.
Muhammad was an angel.
Oh, really? He's not a human?
The same way, you know how it says that Jesus is an angel of Allah.
Oh, where it says that?
It says it, but like I said, I haven't read it for a while. But
No,
it's
no,
it's the same thing.
where it says, where you are a Muslim, you don't make things up. Where it says that
That
in your religion.
that he's the word of Allah and he is an angel of Allah. It
No, it
says
doesn't
that in
say.
the Quran. I don't know
Does
exactly where. I
no?
can't tell you where it is exactly.
Yeah, this doesn't say an angel. It says he is his
No,
word.
it is in there. It is.
No, it does not. You want to
It
change?
says in the verse where it says Jesus is the word.
All
It
right,
says that he's an angel.
all
You'll
right.
find where it says he's the word,
Okay, no problem. We can show it to you.
or at least it says that in the clear Quran. But
Clear Quran.
like I said, yeah, the clear Quran. I don't speak Arabic, but like I said, I'm a bit of a mystic. You know what I mean? I believe personal experiences with God and Allah and angels and all of that are the most important thing.
There's nowhere, my friend. There's nowhere. Secondly, Muslims never have experience with Allah. Not even Muhammad have. If Muhammad never spoke to Allah, how he can have experience with Allah? How you can have experience with someone you never met, he never spoke to you, he never even inspired you. It was only a delivery.
So are you telling me that you've never had an experience with God in any type at all in your life?
No, I did not shake hands with him. I did not see him. He did not talk to me. I did not talk to him. I pray to him, yes, but I
I
did
don't know
not.
what to tell you then, brother. If you've never experienced God in your life, then
No, you see
you're not paying attention, and you're not listening, and you're not seeing the signs from Allah.
no, you see, the signs of Allah doesn't exist. I'm saying about when we say experience, that mean must be experience. If you are talking about the spiritual experience, I have many, but experience with God, I did not meet him. I did not sit with him. He did not appear to me. He never spoke to me by his voice. So I have zero experience in that field. If you are talking about faith and belief and guidance, for sure I have a lot of experience. But we are talking here about a person who speak, he claimed to be a prophet. His God, he speak to Shaitan, yet he didn't want to speak to him. I am not a prophet.
For what?
How
For
I am,
what?
how I'm going to be a prophet, yet I did not receive the voice of Allah speaking to me.
The only prophet that spoke directly to Allah was Moses.
False.
Nobody else spoke directly with Allah. Maybe Jesus can speak to Allah now, right now, I
False.
don't know.
False.
But
Because the Quran says Allah spoke to Adam, Allah spoke to Abraham, Allah spoke to Jesus, Allah spoke to Shaitan, Allah spoke to everybody except Muhammad. Allah spoke to the angels, Allah spoke to the devil, Iblis. He speak to everybody. When it's come
you
to
know, I don't
Muhammad, he go mute.
know, man.
Huh?
I don't. I can't tell you why.
Why?
I can't tell you why he didn't do. That's just the way he decided to do things. It's up to Allah, and on the day of judgment, Allah will let us know what me and you differ about. Allah will let us know who was right,
All
and
right.
I'm sure you're right about plenty of
I
things,
will
man.
I will go with you. Allah did not speak to Muhammad, but he spoke to me. What does that mean? You said to me, this is how Allah he want. But you did not tell me why Allah don't want to speak to Muhammad if Muhammad is the most honorable person to Allah. If he is the most close person to Allah, should be the first one to speak to him, not the last one. And he did not even speak to him at all. So how now you know that Muhammad really, he was receiving messages from God, his name is Allah? What is your confirmation?
Well, I mean, I personally have had experiences with Allah, so
Tell me about it.
that's my compliment.
Tell me about it.
Like I told you,
Tell me about it.
uh, well, when I was like 18,
Uh-huh.
like 17 or 18 years old,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all sorts of things have happened, but the most significant things are when I was about 17 years old, the sky or a tree or something up above me
Mm-hmm.
told me to come to Islam.
Wow,
And
that's amazing.
about 2 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
I reached out to Allah.
Mm-hmm.
I prayed, not knowing how to pray the right way.
Okay.
Just put on some duas of forgiveness.
Mm-hmm.
And it made me feel a lot better.
All right.
And then I didn't do it
I
for
will
like
go. I will
2
go.
days.
I will go with your story, assuming it's true story. But let us see what happened now. You claim that the sky opened and spoke to you, and you heard the voice of Allah, correct?
I didn't say it was the voice of Allah.
So how you know it's not the voice of Shaitan then?
Uh, why would Shaitan do anything good for a person?
How that is good? Now you believe in Islam, and Islam is a very satanic cult, teaching you to lie, teaching you to kill, teaching you to steal, teaching you to cheat. So what is left? Name one thing Islam teach you to do good. What is the good of Islam?
Well, it didn't teach me to do any of those negative
Because
things.
because you did not read the Quran carefully. If you read the Quran, you will notice that the Quran teaching you to be satanic. Let me make it simple for you. Who is the one who?
I didn't see that at all, man. The Quran definitely encourages people to be good and do good things.
All right, let us see if this is true. Is beating your wife is a good thing?
But no.
You do not know?
No, it's not. But those things are all, like you said, there's hadith that explain things, and you're not really supposed to beat them.
No.
That's just,
In fact, it's really you're supposed to beat them. If Muhammad says, don't beat them until you break their bones, that means you are beating them severely. Don't break their bones. So, the Quran, chapter 4, verse 34 says, beat them. Do you like it to see your dad beating your mother?
Nah, no, well, no, man. But my dad didn't do that. But
So are you saying your dad, he is a good person because he is not following Allah?
it doesn't say you have to beat your wife. Does it say beat your wife? You have
Yes,
to beat your wife.
yes, it says الرجال قوامون على النساء بما فضل الله بعضهم على بعض, because they spend their money. So the men are the maintainers of women, they are protectors, and they are the controller of women. Why? Because they spend money. As if a woman, she is a whore. And if you fear that your women are being rebellious, beat them, jail them in their rooms,
Well,
and beat
brother,
them.
you were just talking about abortion and stuff before. You know,
Uh-huh.
these women that want to kill their babies. Don't you think you should be able to give them a smack and say, "Bitch, you're not killing your baby. What
Uh-huh.
the hell up?"
No, here this is not about women.
You do
Go
think that?
first.
Okay, no.
First of
Allow
all,
me. Allow me to finish.
my friend, my friend.
Allow me to finish.
Okay, hold on. If your wife, she went to do abortion, and you beat her, now she would have abortion because you did beat her.
It doesn't. Did I say beat her till she has an abortion?
No,
See, this is the
but that will
problem
cause
with you.
abortion. Secondly, if you beat her or not, still she can do the abortion. She can jump. She can hurt herself. She can drink something bad, and she can kill the baby or even kill herself. So you did not solve the problem by beating your wife. And as long this is the
Well,
case,
I mean, hell, man, if she kills herself, then
that does the
Allah's gonna
Quran listen, the Quran does
I
not
wouldn't
speak.
marry some woman like
Listen,
that, first
listen,
of all.
listen. The Quran never mentioned what you are speaking about a woman you fear to be a rebellion. They are not going to abortion. This is just a woman. She asked her to make some tea for you. She don't go and do it right away. So now you fear she is not being obedient. So what we do, we beat the hell of her. How that Islam teaching you good? Give me an example of Islam teaching you something good.
Well,
Hmm?
it teaches you to try and take care of yourself better.
How? If
Wash your
Muhammad,
face a
if,
lot.
if Muhammad is asking you to die for him, how that taking care of yourself? If
Well,
Muhammad,
because if you die for Muhammad, you kind of get a fast track to paradise, kind of thing.
ah,
That way.
so now you just said you die for Muhammad, not for even for Allah. So you die for
Well, for
Muhammad.
Allah, it's I know what you're saying,
Where you will
but
die, where you will die for Muhammad by doing jihad
like
against
how like
non-Muslims.
how I mean, I would die for Allah. That's not. But it's Muhammad who said he would love to be martyred for Allah's sake, be brought back to life, to be martyred again and again and again and again.
Okay.
And I know that it's a very intense thing, but
So
if you
why
felt the love of Allah,
so why always he was hiding from fight if he would love to die again and again? Why he did not go with the Muslims to war? How he will die again and again if he stay with his wife in the bedroom and then the men they go to war? Isn't it this is obvious that this guy is just making speeches but he don't mean it? Let us make it simple.
well,
If I will tell you a story. I have a cousin of mine. He went to his son house and he found the wife of his son alone at home. He liked her and he flirted with her. Is my cousin is a good person or he's a bad person?
he'd be a normal person, then probably.
He's normal.
I mean, that's just the way a normal dude would be. That's not the way
S-
that's not the
So
way Jesus was.
so a normal dude he go to his son house and then he flirt with the wife of
Oh,
his son?
oh, his son.
Uh-huh.
Well, I mean, again, I mean, like I said, that's
That's what.
I don't know. I don't know where you're getting that from. Okay.
I'm talking about my cousin. What's the problem? Tell me, is bad or good?
I don't know him, man. I don't know him. I'm not the one to say. I
Why?
wouldn't do
How
that.
come? I thought Islam teach you ethic. How come you do not know that this is wrong or bad? I thought Islam taught you what is wrong, what's bad. Is a man going to the house of somebody is married when the husband is not there, and he flirt with the wife, and that wife is the wife of his son? Is that good or bad?
Yeah, that's bad. Yeah.
So he's a bad person, correct?
I mean, he could be,
Okay, that's what Muhammad did.
as long as he asks for forgiveness from Allah.
Ah, he asked for forgiveness. So listen to this, guys. So it was bad. It was, I guess, the second we mentioned what Muhammad did. As long he asked for forgiveness. So now I will go and I will flirt with all
No,
the women who they are married. Listen, listen,
that goes
listen,
for anybody.
listen. I don't wanna be rude to you, but don't you think this is kind of an act of hypocrisy what you did? So is it bad or good? It's bad. You agreed, right? How this
Yeah,
person,
yeah.
how this person is a qualified to teach you what is bad, what is good, if he could not keep himself from being evil? Because this is evil act. This is punishable according to
Can
Islam.
you can you stop yourself from ever sinning all the time?
For sure.
You can't.
Oh yeah, because why we
You can
have,
never sin.
hold on, why we have heaven and hell if we cannot be responsible and stop ourselves from doing bad or doing good. So here, Muhammad, he claimed, the Muslim, they claim he is the most ethical person in between all mankind. If I have a son and he have a wife, do you think really for a second I will wish and have a desire to sleep with his wife? She's my daughter. What kind of a human being I will be? This is extreme
Yeah,
sin. This is not just
yeah, you
sin.
would be.
Huh?
You'd be bad, bro. It's true.
All right.
You would be bad, but there's not every man is like you, and some men have bad desires that
So
that can
are
also
you
be
saying to
punished.
me, NJ, that I am better than your prophet? My friend
No, definitely
Choppy.
not. No.
Okay, no, I am better than your prophet because I will never do that. You just said not every man is like you. This is your prophet, and the Muslim counting his privilege. His privilege,
Where
if his eyes fall into a woman, her husband must
where
divorce her so the prophet can F her.
And it will come. 10th, if his eyes fall on a woman, her husband must divorce her.
So he can F her.
that's in the where is that in the Quran?
This is in the Quran about the story of Zayd and Zainab. Zayd is his son, Zainab is the wife of his son. Muhammad, he went to his
Yeah,
own
no,
son.
yeah, I know I do know that story. Yeah,
All right.
but
So,
the wife wanted to be with the prophet. You know what I mean? But
so the woman, she is a whore. The prophet
yeah, what?
is a same. So now the women and the prophet, they have excuse because they want to sleep with each other. But I thought Islam teach you how to respect marriage and not to do fornication. It turned to be no. If the woman she like to sleep with you and she is married, it's okay.
Well, no, that's not what I said.
This is what you said. He said
He
you said the women she want
said
him.
she divorced Zayd and then married the prophet, right?
No,
Like
no,
that
no,
is
hold on. This is a story happened before any divorce. This is why the verse says the son of Muhammad went to Muhammad, told him, after his wife, she told him that your father was here and he was flirting with me. He was what? He was flirting with me. So the hadith says in the story, فَفَطِنَ Zayd. So Zayd, he got it. Uh-oh. They are asleep.
exactly, but it's hadith, but yeah, no, go on, go on.
Yeah. So Fatina, he noticed. All right. He noticed that Muhammad and his wife, they are doing things together. There's no man would accept that unless he is a pimp. So he went to his father saying to him, please let me divorce her, she's a bad woman. But he never complained about her before, never. And then the verse in the Quran says, why you are hiding what Allah made it lawful for you? How he made her lawful? She is married. Why? And that means Muhammad was a liar too. He told the man, no, no, keep your wife. But 15 minutes ago, he was in his house looking at the naked wife of Zayd. The hadith says that Zainab, she was a very fat woman, which make her the most beautiful woman of Quraysh. And she was big, and she was very white. And we know that the Arab are obsessed with white. So she is very white, she is very fat, and she is big. And that make her the most beautiful woman in Quraysh. So now Muhammad is going after a woman, she is married, in the house of the husband, when the husband is not there. And Allah is encouraging him to commit such a sin. Shouldn't Allah rebuke him, says, shame on you, the woman she is married? Huh? Shouldn't he say to him, what's wrong with you? Like, are you short of women? You have tons of wives. Was Muhammad a single man? Maybe he's horny. He had many wives. So why he need this woman?
Yeah, it's not my place to pass judgment on the prophet. That's for sure, or any of the prophets.
What kind of a prophet he would do this? This is not a prophet behavior. This is a behavior. And look,
besides Jesus,
huh?
you know, a lot of the prophets might have done that. You don't know.
They might do that. Okay, we have a story in the Bible about a man, the Muslim consider him as a prophet. He took the wife of somebody else. What God did to him? He destroyed his family. He destroyed his kingdom. Even he caused his family, his son to die. The son from that marriage. Even though he married women, but he sent her husband to war, so he will die, so he can have the wife. God condemned him. God punished him. God rebuked him. In Islam, no. In Islam, Allah, he encouraged Muhammad to go after a married woman. In Islam, they claim that this is a privilege.
I don't know about that. Where does it claim that?
What do you mean?
Where does it claim that it's a privilege to do that?
What I'm showing you on the screen now, this is the count of the privilege. That's why it says number 10. This is a privilege number 10. Your prophet have 16 privilege. More than 9 of them is about his penis. Here, read.
Oh, right. Well, like I said, I can't read Arabic, and
no problem. I can give you the link. You can use Google. You can use Google Translation.
I believe hadith, but I don't. You know, I'm not a Quranist. You know, I believe hadith. It's complicated, right? I've only been a Muslim for 2 years, but officially, but
well, you are a Muslim since you were a kid. However, there's nothing called officially or not officially. Either you know religion or you don't. So was Muhammad a good person or a bad person?
He was a good person.
How is that if I just showed you all of those is about privilege of sex?
Because good people can do bad things, man. You know, it's
All
not.
how
Or
good.
you know,
Okay, hold on.
I don't know.
How
It's not
he,
on me. It's not on me to pass judgment.
my
It's up
friend,
to
no,
Allah.
it is on you.
But
It is on you. It's on you. My Lord told me
Muhammad
from their fruits.
was like me and you. You know, he wasn't like Jesus. He was striving to be like Jesus.
Striving to be like Jesus. But that is not true because Muhammad, he did not even try to get close to Jesus. Because if I am striving to be following Jesus, not to be like Jesus, then I will not commit adultery, I will not lie, I will not cheat, I will not steal, I will not kill, and I will not go after children to sleep with them too. Muhammad, even he encouraged his men to have sexual relationship with little children. Not only him, he did it. He encouraged his men to go after children to sleep with them. You're a prophet.
Not in the doesn't say that in the Quran.
No, it says that in the Quran. The Quran says clearly that those who didn't have menstruation ever, and now you want to divorce them. They never have menstruation. Why? Because simply they are too young. They are children. And Muhammad himself, he have a wife, she is a child. Correct? If you go to chapter 65, chapter 65 as an example, we will find this. Speaking about divorce. This is the chapter name actually, divorce chapter. Alright? So here it says, وَاللَّاتِي يَئِسْنَ مِنَ الْمَحِيضِ, from your women, those who they have no menstruation no more, which means they are old. Those, they wait for 3 months before, like to check their menstruation.
Yeah.
So either
But
they,
it says this.
to be sure they aren't pregnant, but then it says, then it says that there is those who did not ever have menstruation. Why they did not have ever menstruation? Because their young age. Do you see it?
Yeah.
So now we are divorcing them, not marrying them. So we marry them at what age?
Right. But these are guys who are trying to figure stuff out
I
long
figure
after the prophet.
I figure stuff out by taking a child to my bed.
Hey, I wouldn't.
Why you
I
wouldn't?
wouldn't do it. But
Aren't this is the Quran? The Quran allow you. Why you don't do it? Are you saying to me Quran teach bad things?
this is the Quran. What's on the screen right now?
Yeah, this is the Quran. The green text is the Quran. The explanation here is your Islamic explanation for the verse.
What's the verse? Sorry.
This is chapter 65, verse number 4.
Yeah. Again, man. You know.
If your prophet come to USA, he will be arrested.
He'd be arrested?
Yeah, he will sentenced for like at least 20 years in jail for child abuse.
All right.
Yeah, child abuse, child rape. So now, what is left about Muhammad is good. He allow you even to take false oath. You can lie taking false oath in the name of God. And he says Allah will not take you accountable for your false oath. He will take you accountable only but what you meant. But that means we can lie. I mean something in my heart, and I say something in my mouth. So now I'm a good person because simply I lie to people, but in my heart I'm truthful. How that can work? How that is godly? So the more we know about Muhammad, the more we find out that this person was practicing evil and teaching evil. In the top of that, I don't know, what is your education, if you don't mind, Choppy?
Pardon?
What is your education, if you don't mind to share?
I'm pretty stupid.
No, I mean, you don't have any education, like, you did not go to school or anything?
Some university. I dropped out of university.
Okay. When you joined university, what was the study you're trying to do?
I shouldn't. I really shouldn't have been there, But I think anthropology.
Oh, that's wonderful. So how you explain to me the Quran is full of mistakes? Forget about Muhammad being bad. Is it possible that Allah is bad too? He's bad in science, bad in history, bad in Arabic, bad in a grammar. How that God can be? So like
Well,
when we say Allah is God, what is the proof that Allah is God? Is that because he said that the sperm coming from the backbone of the man and the ribs of the women? Or because he said that the semen became a dead blood? How that can be from God? A teenage, he went to school, high school, elementary school, will not make such a mistake. So now Muhammad is a bad person. Muhammad is a cheater. Muhammad, he go after children. Muhammad have a privilege, all of them, they are about sex and money. And now Muhammad became a doctor in biology. And his God taught him how the baby is made. But the second we read carefully how the baby is made according to Muhammad, we die laughing. This cannot be God's words. There's no way God do not know how he made his own creation. Have you ever heard of somebody, he is God, yet he will make such a stupid mistake about how the baby is made? Since when the semen became a dead blood, and the dead blood grow and become a little lump of a flesh, and then that lump of a flesh become a bones, and then we close the bones with the flesh. How does that happen?
like I said, that doesn't. I don't see. If you want to believe that as like a scientific explanation of how humans are formed, it's fine. I would say that that's more the prophet trying to explain to the people around him the revelations that he got from Jibril. It's not easy to do that.
So I explain false explanation of how God made the baby, and that is revelation. Can't Allah make it right and he explained it no problem? I mean, Muhammad here supposedly is not even explaining anything. This is what Allah said. Can't Allah says to us exactly what happened, and that will be amazing? Why Allah need to give me false information to explain to me how the baby is made? But this is not how the baby is made. He's making up a lie now.
Well, the prophet did say that if he ever said anything that was untrue, that he would die. And he did. So.
If he said anything that's true, he will die, correct?
No, if he says something that's untrue, that Allah would kill him, right?
Exactly. But isn't it this is what happened to Muhammad? How Muhammad?
He's dead.
How Muhammad?
So, life is a test, man.
No. He was no. He's not only dead. He was. No, he's not. He's not.
If you just had all the answers.
Choppy, he's not dead. He was killed, correct?
Well, yeah.
All right. He was killed by poison, correct?
Yeah.
And the hadith says, I feel as if my aorta being cut off from this poison. You see my screen?
Yeah.
All right. You mentioned to me a second ago that Muhammad, he says, if he is lying, Allah will kill him, correct?
Yeah.
How he will kill him?
By cutting his aorta.
Thank you very much. So Muhammad, he said, if I am fabricating, that Allah told me, if I am fabricating Quran, if I am fabricating something claiming to be the word of God, Allah will grab me from my right hand, and this is how Muhammad ate the poison, and then he will cut my artery.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so Muhammad is a false prophet. So now, do you agree with me that Muhammad is a false prophet?
No, because that proves that he is a prophet.
Disapprove he's a prophet?
He knew exactly. It proves that he's a prophet. Yeah.
Guys, listen,
Because he
listen,
knew exactly.
listen.
he
No,
knew
no, no.
exactly
Listen,
what
listen,
Moses
my
was
friend.
to do.
How that he is a prophet? He is saying, if I am not a prophet, I will die in such a way. You say to me, this is mean he's a prophet?
Yeah.
He is saying, if I am a, he is saying, Allah told him supposedly, if I am a liar, if you are a liar, Muhammad, we will grab you from your right hand.
Yeah, not that he's not a prophet though, but he's a liar. You know, or that if he ever says a lie about Allah or anything like that, I don't think it says that he's not a prophet. You know.
No, it says, if he fabricate falsely concerning Allah. This is what Muhammad, what the Prophet is about. The Prophet speaking about Allah. This is what he do. Like, are we going to talk about Muhammad making falafel? He lie about that? No. It says it clearly, if he fabricate things about me, the God, I certainly will kill him in certain way. That mean Muhammad, he did not deliver a message, a true message of God. He was a fabricator, and Allah, he killed him, according to the story here, because he's a liar. And then you say to me, that means he's a prophet?
Well, I mean, he had a prophecy, and the prophecy came true, and he's had plenty of prophecies that came true.
Okay, listen, I like what you just said. So now,
And he started the second biggest religion in the world.
no,
And,
Islam is not even the number 10th religion in the world, because there's a billion sect of Muslims, and according to Muhammad, Islam is the smallest. I can show you that from his hadith.
All right. Okay.
All right. So listen
Fair
carefully.
enough.
But
Fair enough.
focus with
Fair
me.
enough.
Focus with me. So now, if Muhammad
But then,
fabricated, how that
brother, you just said one of his prophecies about what Muslims would do. Blah blah blah. It's all true. Everything he said is true, man.
which one? Which one?
You just said that Muslims would break up and there'd be a bunch of sects, and then there'd only be a few.
No,
Muslims,
no, even this one is false. I will tell you why. Because Muhammad, he claimed that the Muslim will be 73 sect. But there's thousands of sects. According to Muhammad, there's 71 Jewish sect, 72 Christian sect, and 73 Muslim sect. None of this is true. Neither the Jews, neither the Christians, neither the Muslims. And as you see,
well, maybe.
not maybe, no, I can count for you right now. Even the Sunni alone, they have hundreds of sects. The Sunni alone. The Shia, they have hundreds of sects. I mean, you name it. There's sect, actually, me myself, I never heard of before. I spent all my life studying this garbage cult, and until now, there's sects I never heard of them. Until now. This is how too many. So when Muhammad said there will be 72 Christian sect and 71 Jewish sect and 73 Muslim sect, and this has turned to be false, that means Muhammad is a false prophet again. So when I mentioned to you this, just to show you that Muslim, when they speak about he established a religion, Shaitan, his religion is the biggest religion in the world. Because there's more people they follow Shaitan than any prophet or God you can imagine. Because those who follow Shaitan, they are from every religion. Many, they wear a cross, but they are satanic. Many,
Yeah, I mean,
They are
that's the thing, bro.
they are Muslims.
I yeah.
Listen, you give yourself a name, a title of a religion, but in reality you are satanic. So for me, I believe strongly that every Muslim is satanic until he proved the opposite.
Uh,
Yeah, every Muslim is satanic. You see, look what happened to you. I showed you Muhammad going after his own son wife. You try to make it take it easy. That means Satan is in control of your mind, because that should make you upset about following a man who is going after his married women. Who is,
I don't know for a fact. Um, well,
what do you mean?
yeah, it. I don't know. Well, maybe I don't know what to tell you, man. It doesn't make me mad. It's not something that
So if
makes me
Muhammad,
happy.
I'm not trying to insult you. I don't know if you are married or not, but this is not the purpose. I'm not insulting. If Muhammad come
No,
to
no,
your house,
I'm not married.
all right, let us say you are married, and Muhammad come to your house and he wanted to sleep with your wife. As that will make you mad? And your wife came, you came home, and your wife, she says to you, the prophet, he was here and he flirted with me and he want me. Is that going to make you mad? Or you will say, oh, okay, now
Well,
you have two men.
that that would never happen, though.
Why?
You know,
Why?
so it's
Why?
hard to say. If another man did that, it would make me mad. Of course, yeah.
Ah, so if Muhammad, he wanted your wife, you have no problem.
Well, again, that would never happen.
No, no, I'm saying, don't assume it will never happen, because if Muhammad is a prophet and you are going to heaven, supposedly you and your wife, it's going to happen. The privilege of the prophet, if his eyes, my
I
friend,
doubt that I would.
the privilege of Muhammad, if his eyes fall into a woman, her husband must divorce her so the prophet can if her. So don't tell me that will not happen. Are you saying you will not go to heaven? Muhammad will be there supposedly. He will like your wife if she is pretty, and then the second he like her, it's your duty to divorce her so he can have her. You cannot even negotiate.
Well, again, I didn't. Like I said, I haven't read the Quran in a while, but I didn't read that in the Quran. You know, so
So look, so now we notice that Muhammad ethically is a bad person. Quran, even science is false. You agree with me that Muhammad, he fabricated things about Allah and Allah killed him, and you claim this are prophecy. So how in the world is prophet fit to be a prophet for you? You just admitted and you agreed with me that obviously Muhammad, he fabricated Quran. That make him satanic, because the one who fabricate words of God is Satan. That is not a good man in any way, any mean. He is deceiving mankind. This is what it's meant by saying I fabricate word of God. Because when I fabricate the word of God, what will happen? My followers will believe me and they will follow what I just fabricated. So Muhammad, according to you, is a deceiver, he's a cheater, he's a liar, still he is a prophet.
I mean, assuming, yeah, sure. We'll just say yeah, sure.
I don't
If
know.
all those things are true, sure. I don't believe what you believe about the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon. I don't believe what you believe.
Noticed,
But
noticed.
even if all of that is true, I would still say, sure, he could still be a prophet,
Okay,
the final prophet,
this is not my
and
belief. This is not my belief. I just showed you what your prophet did from your books.
but again, like you said, it's hard to say because if there's so many sects and blah blah blah, who knows which, you have to search your heart for the things that truly came from the Prophet Muhammad, which things were added in
My
by
friend,
whoever.
I feel sorry for you because you do not know in Islam everything is destiny. So what search your heart? The sect you go to is destiny, is not your choice. Anything you choose in life according to Islam is destiny. You have to believe in al-qadar as a Muslim. So You
Yeah.
don't. Yeah. So what do you mean you search? You don't search. Allah, He made destiny for you to be what you are. So when you go to heaven, that's because of destiny, not because you are searching and studying and being good or even being bad. It is just a pure destiny. This is why Islam is so stupid, because where is justice here? So I am born.
No,
I'm born with destiny to be a Muslim. Correct?
well, I mean, I was, but maybe you weren't. I guess you weren't,
No, no, no,
But
no,
I
no,
mean,
no, no. Just to show you. No, you are.
inshallah, you'll see the truth one day.
Don't say inshallah, my friend. Inshallah, Allah is a shaitan. You are asking shaitan to help me to see the truth. Look what you just did. You agreed.
Allah means the only God, man. It doesn't
Okay,
mean the same.
listen, listen. If I go right now and rape a woman, is that destiny or it's my decision?
It was your decision, but it's also destiny.
How that can be?
Because everything that ever comes to pass was destined to happen, but
Thank you.
you had free will, and it could have happened differently
False.
if you had made a different choice,
False.
But
False. False. And I can show you that this is absolutely false. This is your prophet
of
saying,
course,
okay,
it's written, but Allah can always change it.
it still is destiny. It still is destiny. It's not you who changed it, it's Allah, right? Okay, so that's not your choice. So don't fool yourself. Muslims don't believe in free will. Here you see, Muhammad, he said, verily Allah has fixed the very portion of adultery which a man will indulge in which he of necessity must commit, and he count the adultery he will do. It is a destiny, is not a choice you do. So the exact amount of adultery you do is written for you, and you will do it. If a child,
Fair enough, man. What's wrong with that?
so how I will be punished for not believing in Allah if Allah, He made destiny for me to be Christian?
Yeah, but the thing is, in a way, you believe in one God, right?
Who cares? Let us say I believe in a mosquito. If Allah is the one who
Okay,
made me
if
be,
you believe in a mosquito,
listen.
then yeah,
If no,
But I
listen,
thought
no,
you were
no,
a
no, this
Christian.
is not. No, no. You
I
see,
thought you was a Christian prince, dog. What's about this now? I
well,
believe in a mosquito.
you are following a mosquito. His name is Muhammad, and you have no problem with it.
Ah, come
Yes,
on, man.
yes, he sucked blood. He sucked the blood of the Muslims. He take their money. Okay, can you see Muhammad without paying him?
We're jumping around too much, man.
No, no, no.
Too
We
slow.
no,
We're not-
because we mentioned the mosquitoes. What mosquitoes? What is a mosquito?
you, it, you're the one who said mosquito.
No problem. What does the mosquito do? The mosquito will take your blood.
A mosquito is
The mosquito will take your blood, correct?
yeah.
What if I say to you now, if you give me money, I will pray for you and I will purify you. I will pray in your behalf. How that work for you? How, if you pay me money, I will pray in your behalf. You don't need to pray. I will pray for you. And then you go to heaven. I will sanctify you.
Oh, it doesn't say that though, man.
It's in front of you. Read it.
Take Sadak
Uh-huh.
down, right there. Take
Uh-huh.
Sadak,
Uh-huh.
their wealth in order to purify them and sanctify them with it,
All right.
and invoke Allah for them.
All right.
Verily, your invocations are a source of security for them,
Okay.
and Allah is all hearer, all knower.
All right. So now, when I pay Muhammad money, what will happen?
Because you paid the money, that's like making up for the fact that you didn't pray and you didn't do it yourself.
So I do not need to pray. I just pay money, and Muhammad will pray in my behalf, correct?
No,
Yes.
but just the fact that dude, that's a thing that Allah put in there to make it easy for you. He's trying to give you a chance, you know?
My friend, You just said he will pray in your behalf. You said that.
I didn't say that.
No,
It
you did.
says there,
Uh-huh.
it's just you give the money to the
Uh-huh.
Muslims. I guess this is, like you said, alms or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And because they give money,
Uh-huh.
a lot of Islam is to make things easier, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay. So now,
Allah is
if
trying to give them a chance, man. That's all. We're the
so,
people, we only get
what is the
one good
connection?
deed
What
out
is
of
the
10.
what is the connection between I receive money and I sanctify you?
I don't know. The thing is, ideally,
All
your
right.
money would go to help somebody in need.
Right, right. No, we'll go to the house of Muhammad. If I want to meet with Muhammad, should I pay him money first, or it's for free?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You have to pay him first.
Like I said,
For how long you are talking to me? Did I charge you anything? Did I ask you to pay me anything? No.
no.
I'm better than
You asked
Muhammad.
me to. You asked me to come on.
Yeah, but
I'm paying you.
for free.
You should be paying me, man. Come
Sure,
on.
sure. I will give you camel urine. Chapter 58, verse number 12. It says, yes, you're a prophet. He commanded you to drink camel urine. It's very healthy. This is medicine for free. What do you want? My camel is in the backyard. I'm an Arab. Here it says in chapter 58, oh, who you believe,
You're an Arab.
when you went, yes, when you, oh, who you believe, when you want to consult the messenger in private, spend something, huh? Before the private consultation. Isn't it, this is what, there's a hospital for the rich, there's a
People
consultant
ask
for the
you all
rich.
the time.
What if I am a poor person? Can I consult the prophet?
Yeah, of course, man.
No, you cannot.
No, it doesn't say that.
It says, if you want to speak to the prophet in a private meeting, you have to pay fees.
It says, like I said, I don't know it in Arabic, so you know it better than me. It's whatever. I mean,
My friend,
you can't
who,
convince
who,
me.
who need the excuse of Arabic? Am I showing you the English translation?
Well, the English translation says spend something in charity before your private consultation.
Yeah, but you spend it where? In Arabic, actually, it's more clear. It says, فَقَدِّمُوا بَيْنَ يَدَيَّ نَجْوَاكُمْ صَدَقَةً. So, give it to the Prophet. Not spend it buying falafel or something. No, you give it to the Prophet. فَقَدِّمُوا بَيْنَ يَدَيَّ. Between my hands. Before me. So you want to come to me?
So come forward before me.
You want to give me money before you speak to me in private. You speak to me in private, you have to pay. Did
I
Jesus
said, well, brother,
did Jesus
I can
collect
only speak
did
English,
Jesus collect
so
money for a private meeting? Did Jesus have a privilege for the rich over the poor?
no. But
When
Jesus was.
Muhammad, a blind man, he came to him. What Muhammad he did? Do you know? A
Yeah, I
poor.
know that story. He didn't. He ignored him or something, and then but then he felt bad
Exactly.
about it later.
So Muhammad, why he ignored him, the story is explained by the Muslim scholars, even the cousin of Muhammad, that the
Brother, I don't.
rich men of Quraysh, they were there, and Muhammad, he said to himself, those rich people, they will say, look who is the one who coming to ask him about Islam, the lawless. So what Muhammad he did, he gave him a bad face, and he kicked him out of his house. And then Muhammad, after he did that, people start talking about what kind of a prophet. The same people, the rich people, they said, look what he did. A poor man coming to him, he's a blind man, he did not show him mercy, he was rude, he was arrogant, and he was welcoming us only because we are the rich. So now Muhammad, he want to fix it, so he made those verses claiming, Allah told him, why you do that? Why you give a face to the blind man? Now let us compare. When the blind man came to Jesus, did Jesus give him a bad face? No. He made him see. Not only he spoke to him, he gave him eyes. Muhammad could not even give him the answer for his question. The man is not being bad. He is being a Muslim now. He is asking a question about Islam. What you will lose, Muhammad, if you answer the man, the blind man, in the front of those rich? No. He have no time for those poor. He have time for the rich ones. And this is what the interpretation is saying. And here you see again how Muhammad is so much into money and he is not into God.
But didn't you say Allah corrected him in that instant?
He made this verse because people, they start laughing at him. He want to fix it, it's too late. So he claimed that Allah told him, why you are giving face to the blind man? Because people start talking about what he have done. Imagine I have a blind man crossing the street and I make fun of him. People will spit on me. So now Muhammad want to gain back his reputation. So he claimed his God told him this. But obviously it's not. Because why his God did not tell him right away, what are you doing, idiot? Why you are speaking to the blind man like this? Why Allah have to wait? Why he did not rebuke him? Did Allah choose the right person for the right mission? Obviously not, if he chose him. So look what happened. You agree with me that Muhammad, he fabricated Quran and Allah killed him. You agreed with me that Muhammad did bad things like going after his own son wife. You agreed with me that Muhammad is allowing bad things like you will not do yourself, like going after children. You agree with me that the Quran says you can beat your wife. You agree with me in everything. Still you say to me Muhammad is a prophet. And let us make you give you the most important question. Can you show me one prophecy Muhammad he said in the Quran to be true?
Yeah, that Allah would protect basically the Christians until the last day.
Where is
Christians would be raised up above all others until the last day.
That is the prophecy of Muhammad, or this prophecy is of Jesus?
It's in the Quran.
Yeah, but Muhammad is copying from the Quran. Okay, you see, just to show you how Muhammad he copy everything is a thief. In the Quran is describing heaven. Correct?
Well, I don't know, man. I realize that Allah and the love that Allah, the love of Allah is something that's like nothing else.
Yeah, you can love.
So,
You can love something you do not know. It's just a delusion. It's like a person, he is in love of something is not there, and always he can tell himself, I love this person no matter what, but he never spoke to you, he never come to you. You claim that Allah, he spoke to you from the sky, but Allah never spoke to Muhammad. Why he will speak to you but not Muhammad? That is very weird.
Hey, the Lord works in mysterious ways, right?
Not in Islam. You are trying to copy from our books, my friend. It doesn't work.
It's all the same God, so
No.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No. Listen, I will show you.
Yes, it is.
How many time you heard the Muslims saying that Paul is a bad person?
I've never heard a Muslim say that ever. Yeah.
Well,
but like I said, I'm a revert
if you go,
in Canada.
if you go,
So,
if you go, my friend, you are a victim, of the lies of Islam. If you go right now, we will find a billion videos made by
I never
Muslims.
heard. There was
Made,
never any lie. Nobody never told me nothing, man.
no,
It was just.
no problem.
And what I told you about happened to me. The first thing that was like that was 21 years ago now. 2 years ago.
My friend, it is very possible that you have maybe suffering from like delusional or imagining things, but Allah, as you see, he never spoke to Muhammad, so how he will speak to you? Are you more important than Muhammad?
He, I mean, I don't think so,
All right.
but you
So
know,
every Muslim speak bad about Paul, and
he didn't just
I can play for you tons of videos. And look here.
but can I just say sorry?
Yeah.
I don't think you know, when I felt that the sky told me to join, you know, to come to Islam.
Uh-huh.
You know, that was about 20 years ago, but about 2 years ago,
Uh-huh.
something much more significant happened than that. And I've had my brain looked at extensively, and all the doctors say I'm 110%, man. I'm the healthiest man in the world. Even when I felt like I was dying, they were
What's
like,
wrong with
"No,
this?
you're very healthy." But
So you look at your
I would,
brain. So are you saying to me you were struggling with your brain?
um, no, I was being tested by Allah because that's what happens when you become a Muslim. But
Uh-huh.
yeah,
What do you
but
mean?
like I said,
What do you mean? You said that you check your brain. They told you it's healthy.
yeah.
Okay. What is
Yeah,
that?
because I had some I was getting tested by, you know, it was just a part of my test from Allah. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
That was just a part of it because
All right.
yeah, people think I'm crazy because Allah sent angels to me, right? You know
Okay.
how
All
it is,
right. All right.
right? And
Obviously you are not. I mean, you agree with me that Muhammad is a liar. You agree with me that he's a cheater. You agree with me that Allah killed him because he fabricated Quran. And then you say to me, I'm not crazy. And then you say to me, he's a prophet. My friend, I confirm to you that you are crazy. Because you just said Allah killed him because he fabricated Quran. And yet you say he's a prophet.
not I didn't say that the whole entire Quran is fabricated.
It doesn't
That's not
matter.
what I said.
If we have one page in the Quran is a fabrication, that means the Quran is not trustworthy, and Muhammad is not. If Muhammad fabricate Quran, so who we can trust? I mean, he is the one who brought the whole book to you, supposedly. Look at this. This is Sahih al-Bukhari. Who is the one who said this
Again,
statement? Listen. I want to show you something. I want you to be honest with
all
me.
right.
Who is the one who said this statement?
Apparently the Prophet, according to Sahih Bukhari, narrated by Abu Huraira.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you believe in that?
Let's see. You want me to read? Is that the whole thing there?
Go ahead.
Prophet, peace be upon him.
Yeah, go ahead. Read it.
Allah said, I have prepared for my righteous slaves as no eye has ever seen, nor an ear has ever heard, nor a human heart can ever think of.
Uh-huh. Have you ever heard this one before?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where?
I've read this hadith before. I've spent time on sunnah.com reading sunnah and stuff.
You spent time before?
Yeah, like I've read a hadith, you know what I mean? I've
Uh-huh.
spent time reading hadith, you know. So
Okay.
I've heard this before, yeah. Like I was saying before, I like the Muslim idea of paradise, you know. I don't want, like, to me, the Muslim idea of paradise seems better than being in a choir worshiping Allah forever in a choir, you know. That kind of
Okay.
what Christian paradise is. So,
All
you
right.
know, in a choir where you don't even have a body or nothing, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But like I
Okay.
said, I understand that the love of Allah is like nothing else.
All
And
right.
I felt it, so I can understand how if paradise could just be you know, when the Prophet said that paradise could just be experiencing the love of Allah forever
All right.
until the end, forever. You know,
Can you read for
that's
me?
what paradise.
Can you read for me what it says here in the Bible?
But as it is written, eye hath not seen nor ear heard, neither hath entered into the heart of man the things which God hath prepared for them that love him.
Who is the one who's talking here? Paul. Who is the one who's talking here? Muhammad. Who's copying from who?
I never said that Paul was copying.
No, no. I am saying now, who is copying from who? Who is the one came first and who is the one who came after? Is Paul copying Muhammad, or Muhammad is a false prophet copying Paul? It's letter by letter, word by word.
But you believe in Paul.
I mean, what's wrong with you? Yes, he is a messenger of God. He's a prophet of God too. So Muhammad, he claimed to be a prophet. Muslim, they claim that Paul is a big fabricator. Yet Muhammad is copying Paul.
I never said that Paul is a big fabricator.
The Muslims, you are not a Muslim. You are a person struggling with your brain, my friend. I can confirm that. You are just a confused person. I feel sorry for you. But look carefully.
That's not what
How
that's not what
Muhammad,
the doctors told me.
how Muhammad, he is not even, if this is not Jesus talking, and if Paul is not a messenger of God, why Muhammad copying word by word what Paul said?
Well, Paul was a messenger of God.
Not according to the Muslims.
Did it say that in the Quran?
In the Quran, it mentioned that the three messengers sent by Allah, in the Islamic interpretation, they claim that was John and Peter and Paul. But 99% of the Muslim, they consider Paul the enemy of Allah. Yet we go and read, we find Muhammad is copying. Do you remember the Muslim, they say nobody can make Quran like the Quran of Allah? It turned to be Allah is copying Paul. And by the way, this hadith is considered Quran. This is not just a hadith.
It's Sahih. No,
No. This is not just Sahih. This is not Sahih. This is considered Quran. This is not considered as even hadith. Is considered as a Quran. This is why if you go to Muslim website, they will say Allah said, not the messenger says. قال الله تعالى, Allah he said, Allah he said. Can you read it? Can you read it? It says Allah said. No, read with me. This is not Muhammad saying. This is Allah said. Allah. This hadith is considered as Quran, yet it's not in the Quran, because it says Allah said, not Muhammad. Muhammad said Allah said. What Allah said? That he prepare in heaven no eye has seen or heard.
but you're
Exactly.
saying Muhammad said Allah said this,
Yes.
and you're saying that Paul said the same thing. So I don't understand what the issue is.
That mean your God and your Muhammad is a fabricator copying from Paul.
No, it just means that they both have the same God.
No, we don't.
Well, you have your beliefs and I have mine, right?
My friend, it's you who agree that Allah he killed Muhammad because he is fabricating Quran. It is you who agreed that Muhammad is obviously a bad person. You agreed that the Quran. Yes, you agreed. I said to you, if a man he go to the house of somebody, is he bad or good? You said, I guess bad. Is it bad?
mean,
If a man he go after children, or he teach his followers to go after children, is that bad or good? If a man teach you to beat your wife, is that mean he's bad or good? And then this man he copy people who Muslim, they claim that they are the worst who deceive the Christians, Paul. And he copy his statement word by word saying Allah said.